I need to, where is this here? Okay. Welcome guys. Okay, let's going to have our class. Yes, we're gonna have our class. And so I'm gonna call the attendance. I hope you're fine. Yes, tomorrow we're gonna have the celebration after exam, at least. Yes, okay. All of you want, yes, at least prepare your panetoncito, uh, your cup, your glass of coffee or something, just to cheer you up. Yes, everybody cheer you up. To cheers, yes, to have a cheers here together. Let's going to have, yes, our, oh, yes, before to finish. Okay, today we're gonna finish. What is going to happen today? Yes, today we're gonna finish the lesson. Yes, the 4D. Yes, that is about some, we're going to review about adjective, ed, ing. Yes, and so, and we're going to have something, how to make opinions. Yes, how to have to make an opinion, if you agree, disagree, okay, something like that. And after that, you have your project. Yes, the presentation about your project. That's it. Let's going to start. Yes, Valeria, good morning. It's not Valeria here. Anthony, good morning. Good
Hear me.
morning,
Good morning.
Anthony. Good morning, Heidi. Hello,
Good
Heidi
morning, Miss.
Sita. Good morning, Angie.
Here, teacher. Good
Hello,
morning.
Angie. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Miss
Hello,
Present.
Sharoncita. Hello, Fiorella. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Miss.
morning, Fiorelita. Good morning, Grace Ali.
Good morning, Miss
Hello,
Present.
Grace Ali. Good morning, Valeria. Valeria Castillo. Castillo. Valeria. No, Valeria. Okay.
Miss, good morning.
There you are. Okay, Valerita. Good morning, Angel. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry for the
Hear me. Good
good
morning.
morning. Good morning, Angel. Sorry for the ads when I play the videos. Okay, some ads from YouTube. And good morning, Maribel.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning. Good morning, Helton.
Good morning, Miss.
Good health and good morning, Brazy.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Brazy. Good morning, Gino.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Gino. Good morning, Marik. Marik, are you there? Come here. Wake up. No. Good morning, Malu.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Malucita. Good morning, Joel. Joel? Merrick. Okay, yes, Joel. Joel. I thought that Joel just changed your voice. Good morning, Alex. Hello,
Good
Alex.
morning.
Good morning, Heidi. Marin. Hello,
Good morning,
Heidi. Good
Miss.
morning, Camila.
Good morning,
Hello,
Miss.
Camila. Good morning, Max. Max. Good morning, Christian.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Christian. Good morning, Yomira.
Here, Miss. Good morning.
Good morning, Yomirita. Good morning, Yesenia. Jessie, are
Good
you
morning, Miss.
here?
I'm here.
There you are, Yesenia. That's good. Thank you, Yesenita. Good morning, Juanita. Juanita.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Juanita. Good morning. Good morning, Davy. David Palacios. I know that Davy is there. Maybe far away. Good morning, Virginia.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Virginia. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Jonathan. Good morning, Maria Estela.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Maria Estela. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Melissa. Good morning. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Miss.
Yes, hello, Daniel. Good morning, Caroline.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, Caroline. No, I didn't listen to you, Max. Okay, don't worry, Max. Okay. And so, good morning, Patricia.
Hi, Miss.
Hello, Patricia. Good morning to you. Okay, good morning with Natalita.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Natalita. Good morning, Carlita.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Carlita. Good morning, Lucero.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Lucero. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning, teacher.
Hello, Alicia. Good morning, Jefferson.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Jefferson. Good morning, Diomedes.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, Diomedes. Okay, good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, teacher.
That's good. Okay. Okay, David Palacios present. Good morning, teacher. I'm here. Sorry for the delay. For be late. Yes, to be late. To be late. What can I do? Okay, so for tomorrow you have to make a presentation, something like that, because how can you do that? So easy. Okay, thank you guys, yes, for telling that. Okay, that is okay, and that is. Oh, vale. I'm sorry. I need to drink my coffee. Yes, when I don't drink my coffee, I don't have energy. Cheers with you, my dears. Okay, cheers with you. I hope that you have your coffee too, your cup of coffee. Don't you? Okay, guys. We're gonna start to making a review. Yes, we're going to making a review. I need to download this part. Yes, take me one second. Okay, guys, and so we're going to have this. Okay, we're going to have from your book, yes, the exercise about ed, adjective ed. Remember, ed is how you feel. Yes, how you feel. Yes, feelings. I'm sorry so much. The music. Okay. Yes, it's about feelings. Yes, about feelings. If you're excited, if you are so frustrated, yes, if you are frightened, if you are scared, I don't know, when you're surprised, yes, when you're so, what it could be with, frightened, no, so anger, but it's with ed. I need to get, okay, so when you have these feelings, yes, when you have feelings, yes, your feelings, yes, you have to use adjective with ed. Surprised, amazed, interested, yes, when you have, yes, when you feel. And remember, when you are going to use feelings, yes, is with verb to be. Yes, verb to be, always with verb to be, okay? And so, and the second, yes, the second thing is that when you have, what do I have here now? When you have, for example, let me see if I have this one. When you have, for example, I don't know, I have here, it's easier. Okay, can you see? For example, when you see something, I don't know, you see your favorite sport, yes, and you say karate is amazing, yes. When you see, or when you travel, yes, traveling is outstanding, yes, or when you see, for example, something, yes, when something, what is something, what produces, yes, produces on you, yes, what that is the feeling that it could be a thing or a person, yes, when something that is what is the cause, yes, that is the cause that how you feel. In this case, we are going to use ing. Yes, that is something, yes, about what we were talking about, oh, yeah, about yesterday, about feelings. Let's going to have, we had to make one exercise that we didn't complete, okay? So let's going to have here like an exercise, okay? Yes, we can do it just in order to, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, here. Sorry. And so, yes, do you remember this? Yes, I think that you can see. And so we are going to complete, yes. So we have to complete with ed or ing. Yes, this complete the adjective. Yes, he says. For example, so you have to be very careful. Okay, he says, were you surprised? Yes, were you surprised? So in this case, is with verb to be. I'm talking about. I'm asking. Yes, about how you feel. Yes. So by anything in the article. Okay. Let's going to complete this. Maybe if you can do it. Yes, 1 minute for you. If you can complete on your book very quickly. Yes. Yes. Can you complete on your book very quickly? What can I put this? I have many things here. And so, okay, can just complete these sentences. You have 2, 3, 4, 5 until 9. Yes, and so these are questions, of course. Yes, and let's going to try to ask. Yes, let's go. I'm gonna close this because I don't want that internet fail. Uh-huh. Let's dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry so much, guys. Okay, number 2. It's Christmas spirit. I'm sorry for that. Which TV programs? It says, okay, which TV programs do you think? Oh my god. Which TV programs do you think are really? What do you think? These are boring or bored? I need to sneeze my nose. Who can tell me? Don't be shy. Why are you shy? I. Oh. Let's do it. Okay, I think that you don't want to talk. Why? What is happening? Come on, guys, you can do it. You are doing a good effort. So I think that you are gonna, let's going to finish, yes? Let's going to finish very good this part. I'm going to share I'm going to share one board. Yes, one board. And so on this board, we are going to, you have the link on the chat. On this board, let's going to complete. Yes, maybe, okay, it's very early. Yes, I can understand, but maybe you don't want to talk, but you can write. Yes, so we can have another, we can find another solution. Yes, we are going to find another solution. Look at this. Come on, guys. This is, yes, okay, let's go here, just to the board. Can you complete, maybe, yes, can you complete? Can you have this opportunity to complete? Yes, let's going to complete here, and let's going to check. Maybe you don't want to talk a lot, okay, and I can understand that, yes, because it's early. You're having your breakfast, you're listening. He says, no, teacher. Wait, as you complete, yes, complete here. Just brace it here. Come on, guys. Yes, come. I don't want, if I call the attendance, I don't want to erase your attendance, please. Okay. Yes. And I'm going to, it says Stu is bored. Okay. Just wait a minute. Okay, guys. Yes. You didn't complete. It says number 2. This, in this case, Heidi says that is bored or boring. What do you think? Okay, boring. Yes, because we're talking here what that is the cause. Yes, la causa. Yes, that is. So in this case, that is TV programs. Do you think are really boring? Yes, you're talking about something. Yes, no, what is the now how you feel? Yes, about what is the thing maybe that they are boring. Okay. That's good, Haiti. That's good. Okay. What do you think? Okay. Number 3. It's maybe not sure here. Okay. Number 4. It says, when did you last feel really tired? In this case, yes, because you have feel. So there is no another option. Yes, when you have, remember, when you have verb to be, or when you have feel, yes, in this case, the adjective that you have to use is with ed. Yeah, so because you're talking about the feeling, about how you, yes, about a person. Yes, so that is good. Yes. Are you interested in sports? That's good. Yes, because here in this case, you're talking about, that is very direct. Yes, question. And so it says, do you have any annoying habits? That's good. Yes, because in this case, you're talking about habits. Yes, in this case, you're talking here, is the adjective, yes, that is describing annoying. It could be interesting habit. It could be amazing habits. It could be a surprising habits. It could be outstanding habits. Yes, that is in this case annoying, something that not very nice. Yes, if you can see here, that's good. Another thing, no more here. What's the most? Okay, so here we have you have been completed. Okay, so number 7 is complete. Number 4 is complete. Number 8 is complete. Very good. Number 9 says, what's the most relaxing way to spend the weekend? Yes, in this case, you're talking about the way, yes, how you spend, yes, how you spend the weekend. Yes, something not about, you're talking about, in this case, the weekend, the days, yes, some day, things. Yes, so in this case, it's relaxing. That's perfect. Yes, that is perfect. Um, are you interested? Yes, that it says, that is, how do you feel? Yes, how do you feel about sports? That's perfect. Yes, that is good. It says, what is the most frightening film you've ever seen? That is good. Yes, because you're talking here about film. If you can see, yes, that is ing adjective. Most of the cases is before, yes, before a noun. Yes, that is before a noun. And when you have with ed, yes, is with verb to be or feel. Yes, that is some secrets. Yes, maybe that in order that you can see the grammar. Here, what is the most excited holiday you've ever had? Pero de acá, ¿qué estás hablando? ¿Estás hablando de tu sentimiento, no? De cómo te sientes o qué es lo que te causó que estás emocionado. ¿Estás hablando de ti o estás describiendo lo que te causa esa emoción? In number 5. What do you think? Number 5 or number 8 is number 5. What do you think, guys?
¿Lo que causa esa emoción?
Yes, in this case that is lo que te causa. Acá de qué estamos hablando? De esa emoción de que te sientes about the holiday. Yes, y te habla, ¿no? What is the most holiday you've ever had? No estoy diciendo cómo te sentiste. Yo no te estoy preguntando how did you feel or how were you in your most the best holiday. No, in this case I'm talking about holiday. Quiero describir este holiday. How can you write here? ED? We can write ED. Yes. In this case is with ing. Yes. Yes, no ed. Yes, it's exciting holiday. Yes, está describiendo exciting holiday. Puede ser amazing holiday. What is boring holiday? Outstanding holiday. Yes, any. Yes, boring holiday. Yes. So, what is the most? Yes, describo. Estoy hablando del holiday, no de cómo tú te sentiste. Es diferente acá. Acuérdate, be, feel, ed. Yes. And what about number 8, guys? When you were a child, what were you about? Where? Verb to be. Here you have the subject, you. How do you think? ED or ing? ED or ing? Number 8. We're in number 8. This one, the last one. Just missing the last one. Yes, thank you, Helton. Yes, that is when you were a child. Yes, what were you worried about? I'm talking about you. Yes, in this case it's you. No hay más, no hablo de otra cosa, hablo de ti. Y estoy con el verb to be. En los otros hablo de algo más. Yes, y estoy describiendo ese algo más. All right, guys. Do you have any questions here? Of course, you are going to have this subjects, subjects. You are going to have this adjective, yes, on your exam for tomorrow. Yes, and so let's going to continue. So let's going to stop here and let's go with, I'm gonna close here the jam. Thank you so much. And so we are going to, and I'm going to share with you, yes, the book, yes. Okay, this is about what we have here, okay, and so about ED, yes, and how do you describe, yes, okay. Let's going to go here, yes, let's going to have the last lesson for this cycle, yes, the last lesson. That's going to do. The question is, okay, remember that is, we are going to, for today, for the project, you are going to do this, yes, that is, what do you think? Yes, it's when you give your point of view. Yes, it's when you give your point of view. And so it says, asking for opinions, agreeing and disagreeing. Yes, asking for opinions, agreeing and disagreeing. It's something for today. Okay, here you have here some questions, okay? That is taboos questions, controversy questions, yes, that is similar like for your project. It says working groups discuss these questions, yes. It says, are schools free in your country? Are schools free? Free, no pay in Peru? So we can study free with no pay? Yes, public, yes. Also, you have to pay, yes. You have to pay maybe the scholarship, yes, maybe. And so, but it's public, maybe it's not too much, yes. They don't pay, yes. They don't pay a lot of, it says, if not, how much do they cost? Yes. So nothing is, I think that they have to pay very minimum, yes, minimum quantity. Can you, I don't know, confirm if there is in public schools? I think that monthly they need to pay very a small quantity of money, or it's free. It's totally free. Do you have any idea? I'm going to look. I'm going to look on YouTube. I think that you have to pay. Um, yes. Yeah, I think here, yes, I think that when you have to enter to a public school in Peru, and that is in Colombia, no, that is Peru. Let's going to see. Mhm. They talk about the very expensive. They don't say. They say they talk about rankings. Yes, I would like to know about that. Okay, that is most of them. Yes, okay. That I thought that if you have to pay also always, yes, a quantity very small. Yes, but you have to pay. Let me know. Okay, if I'm wrong. It says free. I don't think that is totally free. I think so. Or in some places probably. It says, how much do students have to pay for university education in your country? Oh my goodness. For example, in public school, in public universities, yes, public universities, yes, that is not, what is that? For example, I study in a public university here in la Nacional de Jorge Basadre in Tacna, and so we didn't pay, but we make payments before, yes, and so to start the university, and we have to pay for the at the end, yes, and so In private, yes, like this, you have to, it depends of university, yes, depends on the university, yes, and so, do you think it should be free? Do you think that university studies have to be free, or education, university education, have to be free? What do you think, guys? It's a controversy question. Do you think that university education should be free or not? What do you think? Free or not free? Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. What do you think, guys? University education for you have to be free, should be free, or you have to pay for that? Any opinion that you
I
have
pay.
here?
I pay, miss.
You pay, yes.
Yes.
But do you think that is like an idea? Do you think that university education in general, yes, here in Peru, or and I don't know, around the world, should be free? Should be free, no pay.
Yeah. No, no pay. I like the idea. Idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that is a good idea. Yes, that it could be great. But always that is, I think that, okay, that I have my idea. Okay, that is a good idea. Yes, maybe interesting. Okay. What are the advantages and disadvantages of a free education system? Let's go into work here. Okay, I need to go here. We need to go. We need to talk here, okay, about advantages and disadvantages. Did I send? No. So let's go into to work, yes, about something, to talk about if it's free or it's not free. What it could be, the ideas, the point of view. If you agree or if you disagree, it's something that today, yes, today you are going to talk. Yes, it's today that you're going to talk, yes, about controversy topics. One of the things, yes, when you want to have your argument, yes, lo que estamos trabajando es un argument, to have an argument. So in this, para hacer un argument, we need positions, yes? In this case, that is the question that if, what is the advantages? Yes, the pros. Yes, advantages. Yes, that is good. Okay, advantages. And on the opposite, on the contrary, on the other hand, we have the disadvantages. Advantages. Yes. So in this case, yes, in this case, we have both things. Yes, both things. What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages about to have a free education? Free education system. Yes, what it could be, tell me 3 advantages. Yes, cuando hacemos esto, o es como los pros. Yes, when you have the pros, or when you have to say that you agree, or maybe disadvantages when you're cons, maybe when you are disagree. Yes, always. Yes. In this case, we have to support our ideas. Yes, we support our ideas. Can you tell me, guys? Yes, can you go here? Okay, everybody. And so can you tell me what are the disadvantages and advantages and disadvantages to have a free education system? What it could be probably the advantages? Advantages for a free education system. Who can tell me? One idea. Want a simple idea. Who can tell me in this case? Dun, 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 dun. At least when you have advantages, you have to have 3 ideas. At least, yes. And today you have to get your you have to get your position. Yes, what it could be the advantages? Let's going to find out. Maybe about to have advantages to have free education. What are people think? What the system think? Disadvantages is Max. The government can take care of everything. That is good. I agree with you. Of course, Max. Yes, I agree with you in this case. Mm-hmm. Free education. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. I agree with Max. Yes, I agree with him because he says the government, of course, they can take. Yes, they can take care of everything. It's imagine that for every student, yes, to take care about all the spendings. That means materials, books. I don't know, transportation. That means maybe food also it could be. And so what else that you have here more? I have here one. I have here one idea. There is a lot of. I don't want this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What another thing? What another point that you have here? Mm-hmm. What do you think? I'm going to give you ideas, but what do you think here? I want to hear you. Another pros, another cons that do you consider, guys? Mm-hmm. No ideas. Mhm. We have here different things. Yes, we have here different things. For example, yes, here I have here something. I don't have. It says it could be advantages. It could be I have here. I found here. Yes, it could be better access. Yes, to education. Um, it could be with advantages. It could be like a kind of a scholarship. Yes, a scholarship, but not all of them. Um, maybe if we have advantages, we can have more students. Yes, like an advantage, more students in schools. Yes, more kids, for example, in schools. What another? Maybe it says that advantage that maybe more schools can open. Yes, would increase. Okay. On the other hand, yes, in each, for example, the benefits uh, about they're talking about here about technology also that you need. Yes. On the other hand, about disadvantages, maybe it says college education is an investment. Yes, that you invest, no. So it says, for example, that you can pay for a part of something, but not all. Yes, that's it. Like Max says, um, uh, many students may or should not be suited for college. It could be educational inflation. Yeah, hey, that's good. Yeah, supervise the contents of the books. That's it. Um, it could be also that is if it's free, okay, students may not value education anymore. It could be less motivation to study hard. That is one, because it's free. When one of the things that it says, I don't know, one of you that you're psychologist, and you say that when we listen, yes, that is on marketing and psychology. When we listen, the word free, we we are like we drive crazy. Yes, free, no money. I'm not going to spend, but it doesn't mean that it's good quality. Yes, it doesn't mean. So we need to have both many things. Yes, and I think that education always will be an investment. Yes, always will be an investment. I'm going to stop here because we need to continue. That is, I wanted to hear what do you think about this. And so it says, before you watch or listen, let's going to check these words or phrases that we are going to talk, yes, about this. Yes, and so I think so that I have here some uh, oh my goodness. I'm going to, I don't know how to use this. I'm going to show you, yes, I'm going to show you this vocabulary, yes, with some images. For example, fees. Yes, the fees is like payment. Yes, the salary. Yes, the fees, the payment, the money. Yes, that's it. And so another word that you have here is that is of course, very common phrase that is can afford. Yes, that can afford. That is when you don't have enough money. You don't have enough money to pay for that, for a service. For example, you want to travel to Brazil, and so it's 3,000 soles, for example, the trip, but you have 2,000, so you can afford completely. You can afford the trip. If you want to study, yes, if you want to study, yes, you know that, I don't know, that you have to pay, I don't know, 500 soles, yes, each month, but you don't have enough money, so you can't, yes, you can afford. Yes, that is the idea, that is the meaning of can afford. You have here that is going to happen with you. Wait. It says a graduate. Yes, I graduate now. Yes, that's it. Yes, I graduate. Yes, that is. Yes, that is going to when you finish. Yes, your career. Yes, that is very. I don't know. That is from when you go to, for example, it's five in the States is very common. Yes, especially when they take the college, the university, or maybe the master. Yes, and so they go to the bank and they ask for a loan. Yes, a loan on the bank. Yes, and that is my $105,000 hard. He says, yes. In this case, many of them they have to pay when they finish the career. They continue paying about the university or the master classes. Yes, and so pay something back. So when you finish, yes, when you finish, maybe to is when pay something back, return. Yes, return the money that you have asked. Yes, be in debt. Wait, here, yes, be in debt is when like this. Yes, be in debt is when you ask yes for a loan from a bank. Yes, and you have to pay. Yes, you are in debt, or you have many bills. Yes, that you need to pay. Okay, so let's go into work here. Yes, with the book. I think yes. So you have here this vocabulary. And it says, watch or listen to this conversation at the dinner table. Yes, can you see this dinner table? You have Matt, you have Amy, you have Ben, and you have Jackie and Carol. Yes, you have a group of people. Yes, Matt, Amy, Ben, Jackie, and Carol. Yes, and they are having a dinner. Yes, it says, how many people think that university education should be free for everybody? Yes, you're gonna listen this video. Okay, yes, let me do, I'm going to upload. You are face to face. Okay, that is the video number 4. The ads. Okay, you're gonna listen. You're gonna watch, yes, and you're going to watch and listen, yes, this part.
That was lovely. Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I didn't do it all. Matt helped too.
Well, I only did the vegetables.
And he's going to do all the washing up.
Oh, am I? That's news to me.
So, Amy, I hear you want to go to university next year.
Well, I'm not sure I do now. The fees are really high and I can't afford it. And anyway, I don't think I should have to pay. I think university should be free for everybody.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. What do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Amy. Schools are free, so why aren't universities? That's why we pay our taxes, isn't it? I think all education should be free.
I'm not sure about that. Everyone knows graduates get better jobs, which means they get higher salaries. So I think they should pay something for their education.
I'm sorry, I don't agree. We didn't have to pay university fees, Matt. So why should Amy?
That's true, but we were at university a long time ago.
Yeah, about 50 years ago, wasn't it?
Not quite that long. And anyway, there are a lot more people at university now. The government can't afford to pay for everyone.
Maybe you're right. But I think they should pay for people who can't afford to go to university.
What about you, Ben? Do you think students should pay?
No, definitely not. The government can always find ways to pay for wars or to help the banks, so why can't they afford to pay for our education system?
Exactly. So you're saying that universities are only for rich people these days?
Yes, I think so. Rich parents will always send their kids to university, but most young people don't want to be thousands of pounds in debt at the end of their course.
What do you think, Amy? Do you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Most of my friends from school haven't gone to university because their families can't afford it.
Well, they can always get student loans. And they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
That's true. I didn't go to university either. But then I did fail most of my exams at school.
Okay, so who wants some dessert?
That was lovely.
Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I didn't do it all. Matt helped too.
Well, I only did the vegetables.
And he's going to do all the washing up.
Oh, am I? That's news to me.
So, Amy, I hear you want to go to university next year.
Well, I'm not sure I do now. The fees are really high and I can't afford it. And anyway, I don't think I should have to pay. I think university should be free for everybody.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. What do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Amy. Schools are free, so why aren't universities? That's why we pay our taxes, isn't it? I think all education should be free.
I'm not sure about that. Everyone knows graduates get better jobs, which means they get higher salaries. So I think they should pay something for their education.
I'm sorry. I don't agree. We didn't have to pay university fees, Matt. So why should Amy?
That's true, but we were at university a long time ago.
Yeah, about 50 years ago, wasn't it?
Not quite that long. And anyway, there are a lot more people at university now. The government can't afford to pay for everyone.
Maybe you're right. But I think they should pay for people who can't afford to go to university.
What about you, Ben? Do you think students should pay?
No, definitely not. The government can always find ways to pay for wars or to help the banks, so why can't they afford to pay for our education system?
Exactly.
So you're saying that universities are only for rich people these days?
Yes, I think so. Rich parents will always send their kids to university, but most young people don't want to be thousands of pounds in debt at the end of their course.
What do you think, Amy? Do you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Most of my friends from school haven't gone to university because their families can't afford it.
Well, they can always get student loans. And they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
That's true. I didn't go to university either. But then I did fail most of my exams at school.
Okay, so who wants some dessert?
So here we had, a conversation about university and about the free education, yes, that we have. And maybe you watch, yes, and so you have here some, what is that? Here. Okay, let's going to have here. The expressions, yes, that maybe that they use here. It says, for example, yes, let's going to choose about if it's these sentences are true or false. It says, Carol did all the cooking. That is false. Amy is definitely going to university next year. What do you think? Is true or is false? You have also here, Carol and Matt didn't have to pay university fees. Yes, and so Ben and Amy think that the most people don't want to be in debt when they leave university. And students in the UK are paying back their students' loans when they are at university. Ben and Jackie didn't go to university. Yes, in this case, we have to check true or false. But yes, there are some expressions when they were talking about, yes, about that is opinions, about disagree and disagreeing. Just let me, yes, I know that I'm presenting, but there is a video that is asking for opinions, yes, and giving opinions. Let me see. Yes, okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, here we have, okay, I want to show you something that is a conversation. Okay, that is at. Just watch this. Watch this video. Yes, you're going to have this. Okay, watch this video that is about how to give opinions, yes, in English, yes, how can you give?
How to express your opinion in English. Rosie, what do you think of Mary's new boyfriend? Oh, I saw him yesterday at the party. He's so fit. But it seems to me that he's a bit boring. Yes, Rosie, I agree with you. He looks gorgeous, but he's not very sociable. I believe he didn't like our company yesterday. Yes, right. When you ask for opinion, you can use the following phrases. What do you think of? What is your opinion of? What are your feelings about? What do you feel about? For example, what do you think of Mary's new boyfriend? What is your opinion of Mary's new boyfriend? What are your feelings about him? What do you feel about him? To express opinion, you can also use the following. I think, I believe, it seems to me, in my opinion, to my mind. For example, I think he's a bit boring, or in my opinion, he's a bit boring. Before the phrases I think, I believe, you can add the word personally with a comma. For example, personally, I think he's a bit boring. Personally, I believe he's a bit boring. Well, Robert, what's your opinion of this car? Jack, I don't think you should buy it. It's absolutely different from what you really need. Why do you think so? Jack, you need a reliable car for work. As far as I know, there are a lot of complaints about this one. If you say, I think this is a bad car, this statement is too strong and sometimes even rude. So you can make it more polite by saying, I don't think this is a good car, making the first part negative and the second part positive. The phrases "as far as I know" and "as far as I'm concerned" are used with a comma. For example, as far as I know, this is not a good car. As far as I'm concerned, this is not a good car. And the first phrase, as far as I know, is more about knowledge, or you're being informed about this. And as far as I'm concerned, is more about opinion. When you give advice or a recommendation, you can use the modal verb should. For example, you should buy this car. And the negative form of the word should is should not or shouldn't. For example, you should not buy this car. You shouldn't buy this car. To make a question with should, just put should before number one, before the subject. Should I buy this car? And the short answers are yes, you should, no, you shouldn't. You can ask for opinion with the help of do you think phrases or do you think questions. For example, do you think that I should buy this car? The word that is optional. You can omit it. Do you think I should buy this car? In sentences with do you think, the question is in the first part, do you think? And the second part, which is a clause, is a normal statement. I should buy this car. So, do you think I should buy this car? So, Mike, what do you think of this project? In my opinion, we should be careful about it. According to our financial analysts, it's very risky. We may get into trouble with it. Do you think we should stop discussing it? From my point of view, we need consultations with our internal auditors. To some extent, this is their job too. More formal phrases to give an opinion. From my point of view. From my perspective. From my point of view, this project is too risky. From my perspective, this project is too risky. When you give an opinion of other people, you can use the phrase according to somebody. For example, according to our analysts, this project is too risky. Or from the point of view of somebody, or from somebody's point of view. From the point of view of our analysts, this project is too risky. Or from our analyst's point of view, this project is too risky. Some other phrases to give an opinion. To some extent or to a certain extent. For example, to some extent this is their job too. I'm afraid you're wrong. I'm not sure it is true. When you agree or disagree with someone, you can say, I quite agree with you, or I partly agree with you. Also, you can use the words partially and totally. For example, I totally agree with you, or I totally disagree with you.
So in this case, as you can see, you are going to use this on your project now. Okay, that is very important, guys, because for your pre-intermediate level, yes, you need how to make your opinion. How can you say an opinion when you agree, when you disagree? Of course, it's going to help you also when you have your interview for your exam. So it's going to help you a lot. Yes, how can you ask the questions and how do you answer? And these phrases is what I expect that you can use on your project today. Yes, so I'm going to give you some minutes also in order that you can modify, yes, that you can improve yes, about your presentation. Yes, because it's about your opinion. It's something that you have to support your idea, right? And so one of these, for example, expression is, what do you think? He says, what do you think, Jackie? That is when you want to ask. Yes, and so when I'm going to ask you, maybe to reply, yes, I'm something, your answer. He says, what do you think, I don't know, how do you think, Tatiana, yes, about the free education in Peru? And you have to answer, yes, he says, I'm not sure about that, or maybe you're right, and or I agree with Amy. Yes, so you have here these phrases. What do you think, Jackie? Is you're asking, of course. I agree. I agree with Amy. I agree with, I don't know, with let me see. I don't know. You can say I agree with with the with the government. I agree with the doctor Ramirez. I don't know. Yes, I agree with this theory. Yes, I agree with. Yes, I'm not sure about that. Yes, instead of say not, and in English, and I think that is to be authentic. Yes, in something that here in Latin American we don't have that, but no, yes, maybe in Chile and in Argentina, in, I don't know, Colombia, I don't think so, but in the south, Uruguay, Paraguay, those countries, and I think that because they have a lot of British influence, um, they they are very authentic. It doesn't happen here. Maybe here in our countries like Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, or Venezuela, that is different. Yes, and so I think that is according to our culture. That is my point of view, or what I have seen. And so in when you talk about with American person, with a British person, it's better to be very authentic. What is to be authentic? When you don't know something, you say, I don't know. Yes. When you know something, okay, you say, okay, yes, I'm sure about this. But when you're not, you say, yes, I'm not sure about that. That is one of the things to be authentic. I'm sorry, but he said, I don't agree. Este es argumentar. Yes, y argumentar es no pelear. Is just to listen, yes, the positions. That is, you agree, that is the pros, the cons, like in the dinner. And American, British, they like. Por eso el argumento es utilizado en los exámenes internacionales. ¿Y cómo argumentas? Cuando lees. ¿Ok, chicos? Así que una de las cosas, lean. Ya, hay que leer bastante. ¿Ya? Entonces, de todos, aún así, no le tengas miedo a aquellos temas que no te gustan. Lee, te vas a enriquecer. No es del conocimiento, pero sí te va a ayudar a fundamentar en algún momento. ¿Ok? Entonces dice, maybe you're right. Yes. Pero cuando dices maybe you're right es porque tienes tu posición. Más allá de tu opinión, yes, American and International Exam, hablemos de los exámenes internacionales, porque lo hablan en los ensayos. How can you make that? ¿Cómo argumentas? En un doctorado, ¿no? En una maestría no argumentas porque ya no con tus ideas, ¿no? En pregrado, bueno, es lo que es pregrado, ¿no? Pero ya en maestría, en doctorado es que dicen especialistas. Y eso en una prueba internacional te van a pedir. Ya las evidencias. He says, what about you, Ben? Yes, when you're asking another opinion. Do you think a student should pay ta-ta-tan? Do you think? Yes. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Um, yes, or one is on the video. Yes. What do you think of? Yes, another thing. No, definitely not. Yes, I think so. Do you agree with that? Yes, definitely. No, I don't think so. Yes, that is something that you have to be careful, yes, with these opinions. And here, oy, el tiempo se me va. Look at this. Look at these sentences. Think of reasons why you agree or disagree with them. Yes, so that is something that we are going to work today. For example, yes, school holidays are too long. All children should do some sport at the schools. The schools for boys only or for girls are only are a bad idea. Our children should learn to cook at school. Esto sí lo aprenden todos en Estados Unidos. Exams are the best way to find out what students know. All children should stay at school until they are 18. Yes, they are like more than controversy. Okay, controversy topics. They are talking about, yes, they are controversy topics because todo que te traiga a opinar va a ser controversial. Okay, so just for this lesson, okay, that you have to keep in your mind about these phrases. Yes, you have to keep in your mind these phrases about how can you ask the opinion if you agree or disagree. Yes, that's it. What we are going to do, guys, okay, it's for now, okay, you are going to, les voy a dejar estos minutos hasta antes de su break para que les den esa pulida a su project, ya es lo que tengan que mejorar acerca en dar esa opinión, ya porque es parte de ya más formal, ya esto sí es más formal. Entonces, y que en grupo le den la última chequeada, ¿no? La estocada, y qué posibles, obviamente, dentro de lo que ya han visto de las preguntas, posibles preguntas que les puedo hacer. Ok, entonces, I'm going to share with you this part. Estamos aquí. That is, we are with the project. So, for today, yes, to choose one of the controversial topic, es lo que hemos estado viendo, and one will agree or pro, another student will support the cons or disagree point. The third student will have to make a summary of the topic and give 2 conclusions about the question. It says support your answer, ¿no? Cómo vas a poner lo que estamos viendo, to support your answer if you agree or disagree, si estás los pros o los cons, okay? With examples, statistics, personal examples, professional say, etc. Start with a brief introduction, continues with an explaining your idea, if you agree or not, and finally say your conclusion. So tenemos acá Diomedes con Jefferson, that is the question, what are the pros and cons being manager? Camila, Elizabeth, Sharon, that you chose what are the good and bad things about television, give pros and cons. You have here Bracy, Valeria, and Helton with the question, do you agree or disagree about children need to work to help families? 4, that is Daniel, Anthony, and Joel. That is with the question, do you think television is important? Do you agree or disagree? Grace Alit, Merrick, and Maribel. That is the question, how music is effective against depression? Give pros and cons. Art, Angie, sorry, Alicia, and Gino. That is the question, do you think that housework count as a real work? Do you agree or disagree? Patricia, Virginia, and Jonathan. Yes, that is the question 5. Also, that is, do you agree or disagree with children need to work to help their families? And Jomira, Valeria, and Malu, that is the question 7. What are the pros or cons of being a manager? 2. Fiorella, Max, and Elizabeth, the question 2. How music is effective against depression? Give pros and cons. We have here Yesenia and Caroline. Yes, the question 3, the good about television. Maria and Heidi, you have question 1. Do you agree, disagree about music influence people's life? 12. Es que, ¿por qué han puesto acá de 2? Acá han podido hacerlo de 3. Anyway. Okay, Heidi, Maria, okay, it says Alex and Davey, that is 4. Yes, about television. Okay, Angel and Lucero, you have about here about being a manager. Yes, Natalie and Melissa, you have here 6 about housework. Oh, interesting. And Heidi and Carla, that is the first one about the music. Okay, so I'm going to give you this time. Yes, okay, I'm going to give you the time. Your 15 groups. Okay, espero poder, vamos a terminar. Ayer lo hemos terminado bien. El conversation no es tan complicado, pero es un poquito más formal, de todas maneras. And so I'm going to send the links of your, this one. Yes, you can go to your groups in this case. I think, yes. And so practice, mejoren esa parte de cómo responder, ¿no? A su, to your point of view. Yes, I think, yes, or I consider, I agree, I don't agree. Yes, according to the phrases maybe from the book. Que tienen una pulidita ahí. You have here until 9. Yes, van a estar hasta las 9 from 9 y de frente a las 9, de 9, 9 y 10 toman su break. Okay, guys, and so, y comenzamos con los expositions, yes. What else? Okay, volunteers, yes, los grupos voluntarios, me escriben en el chat, okay, group 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, okay. Okay, go to your groups, yes, go to your groups, guys, okay, work, yes, work, like the last details, yes, for your project, okay, lo que necesitan trabajarlo, necesitan hacerlo, lo completan ahora, okay, and let's unless we're gonna start after the break, yes, at night time. Okay, guys, you have this time. Okay, guys, I think that you are prepared. Well done. And let's going to start. Yes, you had the time. And so, where did I put? Wait a minute. Your list disappeared. Okay. Okay. This is what is strange. Okay, guys, let's going to start. So with the first group, that is. Okay. Okay. So ready? Yes, we're gonna start with group number 14th. Yes. Yes. Okay, Natalie, are you ready with your group?
Miss, excuse me, could be
Yeah.
after my classmate, please, because my classmate Melissa presenting problems with her
Problems.
internet connection. So for that,
Next.
it doesn't take too long time. Yes, Miss, we can. Then we continue with the.
Okay. 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 That is.
Please.
So let's going to start. So with group 15. If you're ready, just tell me. Maybe you have something. 7, 8, 2. I'm checking. 5, 7, 8, and 1. Yes, group 15. Yes, okay. Let's going to. We have here Heidi and Carla. Are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay, girls. So I'm going to listen to you. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, girls. Yes, you can start when you wish. I listen. Are you going to present something? I'm going to stop to present here.
No, Miss, we are just make a when speaking for the prayer.
Okay.
Can I start, Miss?
Yes, you can start.
Good morning, teachers and partners. Today we are going to present our project based on our position on the influence of the music in the life of every human being. The music began with the mankind when the first man made flutes with bones and drums with any skin of animals. Since then, the music has been an important part of evolution, uh, and the music itself grows, developing instruments around the world. The music is important in our lives because it reminds us everything. We can imagine and express feelings with it. Along the history, every decade was represented by a music genre. That was a response for the social problems in that moment, or something, or sometimes response to the politicians. To me, that the idea about how the music influence our lives, uh, it's how how every song or every composition describes or produce feelings in us. As I told you at the beginning, uh, since the mankind begins in the earth, the music was in our side.
That's it? Okay, so let's going to start with the next group. Group number 3, please. And that is Sharon, Elizabeth, and Camila.
In summary, music has influenced. Yeah. In summary, music has influenced our lives for many years. This happening in a positive way, and that is why we're in favor of it all because it's of great importance since we have discovered many things based on it. The music is very beautiful and has many genres, such as salsa, bachata, amongst others. Is one has something in particular and that make it special. Beginning in favor of their influence is because each letter of a song lies something in each person and that make it special. In conclusion, the human being is the only one who can enjoy and be able to value music. The way in which it was discovered has great importance. In addition, people are people are to choose what type of music they like, and that make it an important aspect because they don't force themselves to listen to certain music. We are all free. Thank you for your attention. I hope you like this little exhibition on the influence of music and our position in it.
Okay, girls, yes, can you tell me what is who was pro? Or both of you are your pro? You're you agree? No, there's no opposition. I understood that. Both of you are agree with that is the music influence, right?
Yes, miss, because we are just two, so Carla back up my my position about that the music indeed influence our lives.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. And so I'm going to repeat, yes, what is the idea about this? The question is very clear, okay? One of you, remember, one of you have to be the pro and another one is have to be the opposite. Yes, it's about that. That is what's about investigation, okay? In this case, okay. Let's going to continue with group number 3, please. And so in this case, Bracy, Valeria, and Helton, are you ready?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay, guys, so we can start with you. Tell me when you're ready.
okay.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, miss. Hi, good morning to everyone. Today, my group and I are going to talk about one of the controversial topics about if the kids need to work to help their families. So, in a few minutes, we are going to explain some of points of view about it, and finally, we will share with you our conclusion.
Okay, we continue with the argument of agreement. There is a lot of poverty around the world today, so many children go to work to help their parents because they have no one to help them. And today, many communities give to children in little things. I therefore agree that children should work to help their families. Also, it's important because they have younger siblings and their parents work the same way. Apart from that, the state helps them to study at their proper times and so they don't hurt their education. Finally, there are many children who work and study at the same time, so help their families economic to get ahead because they are in a difficult situation, and if they don't make that effort, their families will be suffering much more. Pass my partner.
Uh, okay, I'm sorry, I don't agree with you. I know that there are kind of jobs for kids, like in summer, helping in their parents' store, for example. But most of that time, children work is equal to forced uh, work and slavery, because kids who work are from poor families, and the above um example doesn't reflect what a child from a poor family would do. These children are mostly involved in low paid jobs and are exploited. Um, well, also, I have to remind you of that Declaration of the Rights of the Child, where it says that children's work is prohibited. In these cases, work affects children's development and health, because uh, growing children shouldn't be forced into a work that uh, disrupts um, their normal development, like working factories and others. Also, child labor affects access to education. Uh, it has been that uh, stat statistically, children who work from an early age don't even finish their basic education, which affects their future. And another point is that they don't receive a good payment, nor do they work in minimally or acceptable conditions. Many of these children work 10 or 12 hours a day, and undermining their nutrition and growth with very minimal pay.
So previously, we listened about the controversial idea about whether we agree or disagree that children need to work to help their families. There were points of view that will agree and another that will disagree. However, we know in our families there will be some problems with the money and the food, but the kids are growing up and they need things to improve their life, like vitamins or proteins, and be safe in the future. As well, the kids we need to learn another things about the life, and they don't have the guilt of the problems in their house. Also, the children need to have good memories of their childhood, and work from an early age doesn't it? In conclusion, we are not agree with the idea that the kids needs to work to help their family. That's all, Miss. Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to give this feedback here. Uh, that is a good exposition, guys. Okay, congratulations. That is the idea. I see Bracy. I know that is difficult. Yes, when you have very good. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, and I know that is when you say when you, in this case, maybe you three, you disagree with this topic, but one of you, you have to be agree. And so that is the work. Bracy, good, you try to support your idea, and that is good, okay, that you try to convince, yes, to say that is how the kids, okay, in this case, yes, that is controversial topic, right? Another case, Valeria, yes, you support your idea very well, because that is more like uh, we have the children have the rights, yes, children rights, yes, we have more, yes, but that is not like we have these pros and cons, yes, that is good. And Helton, your conclusion was good, yes, like a group, yes, that you don't agree, I know. And so, but that is good. You use very well, okay, about this, the new phrases, okay, when you give an opinion, yes, good transition, yes, good transition between when it's between Bracy to Valeria. Yes, that is good. Yes, I don't agree with you, but yeah, that is good. Okay, very good. Good job, good presentation here, guys, and the time, that is good. Um, Maybe just to practice a little about the pronunciation, yes, and so in order that to have a little better fluency, that is the only one thing. Okay, congratulations, guys. Okay, thank you so much for this group number 3. Let's go to Natalie. Are you ready?
Hey, Miss, when we continue group 14, we solved the problem.
Okay, that is your 14th, right? With Melissa?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Ready?
Yes.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so you can start.
Okay, good morning, Miss and classmate. Today we are going to present our point of view on the question: do you think the housework counts as a real work? Uh, Continue my classmate Melissa.
Hi, classmates. Hi, Miss. In Peru, there is law number 27986 that establishes that housework as a real job. The library work is paid with honoraries and provided with this effort for their family. The National Agreement 2005, the law of equal opportunities between women and men, like 27, and the National Plan of Equal Opportunities are part of this institutional and regulatory development to them towards the in the Peruvian because because for difficulty and stressful of that kind of work in order to establish standards, I believe it should I consider a real job. Uy.
Okay. About the other point of view, well, no, I don't think so. I disagree with the opinion of my classmate. In this case, according to the Royal Spanish Academy, work is a paid occupation. It's that the human apply a lot of effort to the production of the capital of the work. According to the Royal Spanish Academy, work is a like a paid occupation. This it's the human is the human, for example, according into the terminology of the labor economic and the price of our country, we see that in the employment levels of the now housewives, according to the Royal Spanish Academy, it's now who isn't in charge of household chores included child care. They don't belong to the economic activity population. ep. In other words, this refers to the person belonging to the working age population who haven't worked or looked for work in the meaning of or in the reference in week at haven't. Our conclusion is that we think that the housework is a job since it takes a lot of knowledge, skills, patience. More than also that that means that they work more than 10 hours of 10 hours are used to approximately a day at home because it's something that doesn't involve only something of 8 hours, for example. We can be done is to the government should to help them with programs for their defense and benefit. That's all, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to give
That's
you.
all.
That's good. Okay, thank you so much, girls. Okay, yes, you have the a good time. Yes, to talk about. I know the question was that is, do you think that the housework count as a real work? Do you agree or disagree? Yes, and so in this case, yes, I think that Melissa, you were in disagree. Yes, that is not a real work. Yes, and you agree, Natalie. Yes, and so I really like, yes, Melissa. It's difficult, yes, to support, okay, but it was you try to do it this, okay, as much as you can. And so Natalie, good support idea. Yes, you supported your idea. I really like when you say yes, the Real Academia, that is with the definition, and that is one. Yes, that is like a thesis. Yes, what is starting, what is work. Perfect. Yes, and you talk and you mentioned about the statistics and something like this, like Melissa too. And so that is good thing. Yes, you have a good supporting ideas. You make you talk and the transition, yes, between two, yes, with Natalie, when you make a transition, yes, with Melissa, that it was good, yes, but you're good, yes, in speaking, but in their you don't have presentation, yes, and so maybe that is to response, okay, but the rest about the what I asked, okay, about the points, about the rubrics, that is good, okay, that is good job. Yes, okay, um you got about the points, about the questions you ask, the questions. Yes, the other thing that is more, yes, to have to complete that, it could be almost perfect, okay, but good job. Okay, thank you so much, girls.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
And so group number 4, Daniel, Anthony, and Joel, are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, guys, just tell me in order to set up the timer, the clock.
Okay, Miss.
Yes, okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can start, guys.
Un segundo, Miss. Voy a proyectar.
Okay, Daniel, don't worry. Yes, I'm going to write here.
¿Se ve, Miss?
Yes, of course. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, ready?
Ready, Miss.
Okay, you can start, guys.
Mm, as a result of a future march against television, two positions have arisen. One that demands quality audiovisual content on national television, and that doesn't reinforce that violence, sexism, and others. And another position that respects freedom of expressions, and that also believe that these protests could be ineffective. Today we will have a debate on a controversial topic, We are with Anthony Alban. He is a student of administration marketing career. He also with Joel Lifonso. He's a law student, member of a television group with values. Welcome to this debate. Let's start with Anthony. I want to ask you, uh, Anthony, do you think television is important in society?
Okay, I agree on the importance of television because at this juncture that we live in the work and in Peru, COVID-19 has affected the learning on some children. 94.2% on the population between 6 and 11 years enrolling in some grade and primary education receive distance class return some communication and information technology that include the use of television, radio, and internet. I report AINEA. For example, low-income children had to take their class and learning through television, which is a very important because this a means on communication, helping them leading in their learning science. They can listen and see. Television was also important in the pandemic. Children can be distracted, reduce tension, and obtain information, so as not stress too much at home because they could not no time to play.
And you, Joel?
Well, maybe you are right in relation to the importance, Anthony, but many children have used television to watch other entertainment programs and don't pay attention. And in a report that 44% of the population mentions that the platform is not effective. And also, I agree with Anthony respect the class. The children had to take the class on television, and that helped them don't lose time. But I am not sure about the importance in the pandemic because on television now you can find a lot of entertaining programs and violence and advertising and professional says that affects children in their development and learning. And finally, television affects psychological and physical growth of the person because in the past the person preferred to spend time with the family or playing, and now they prefer to spend time in front of television, creating a routine that is detrimental to health and vision problems.
Thank you, Joel. Conclusions. Television has done a lot to entertain children and adults. There are great programs such as Aprende en Casa and others of social health. But there are also morbid programs that don't provide more than a love. But we can choose what to see. I thank Anthony and Joel for their participation in this debate. I would like to ask the public the following. Do you think that television is important to your lives? Well, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations, guys. Okay, you three boys, you worked very well. Okay, I think like a team. First, your presentation that was neat. That is was good. Okay, but I really like Daniel. What as you team, yes, like a group. I saw that you work very well because you make a small debate. So you made that extra mile and that's perfect. Okay, and so that is like neat is impeccable. Okay, that is good. Okay, about the points of view. Okay, about the points of view, you talk about this more about education and something yes to aprender en casa and something yes how the kids can use that. That's perfect. Okay, you focus in one point. That's perfect. Okay, both of you, as you, Anthony, as you, Helton, you use the both of them, your point of view. that is good. And the transition was good. Daniel helped that, okay, and Helton, you also, you continue with this position here. And Daniel, the good conclusion, yes, like a group, yes, and so is according that how is the just, yes, that is a good conclusion, yes, it could be is according to. And I really like, guys, that how you finish, especially Daniel, that says that you ask and invite, yes, the audience, yes, the people, yes, to think about that. Very good, excellent job. About English, the only thing maybe that is to to improve, okay, to improve about pronunciation. Yes, so I encourage it that everything is good, okay, that is everything is good. Maybe it was missing the camera, yes, and and this thing about the pronunciation in order just to to be better, yes, in this case, and some special words, yes, when you don't know, maybe to look on a dictionary or something, and so to listen, yes, these words, and so, but the rest, that is good. Improve, to improve pronunciation, something, speak in English, yes, maybe you're in your house and just speak, sing, yes, now jingle bells or carols, jingle bells, I say, carols, songs, or just to reading aloud, yes, record your voice, yes, say tongue twisters, okay, that you have many things. But good job, guys, okay, you did a good and excellent job. Thank you so much. Let's go with group number 7, yes, Patricia, Virginia, and Jonathan, the Musketeers.
Ruby. Yes,
Okay,
Miss.
are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna set the timer. Yes, that's good. That's perfect. 3, 2, 1. You can start, guys.
Moment, please.
Okay, okay. Yeah, just tell me.
Vamos a compartir.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. You can start, guys.
Good morning, college and teacher. The member of the group are Patricia Tejada, Jonathan Pizarro, and Virginia Paredes. And today's topic is okay. Do you agree or disagree that children need to work to help their families? Introduction. And child labor is controversial situation, but isn't really in many countries around the world. Sometimes parents do not have jobs, do not raise it a good rate, and do not have decent working conditions. According to the Express, child labor should not be banned across the board, but depends on the conditions in which children work. Um, oh, okay. Statistical information. According to the International Labour Organization, an institution on the UNICEF nations sums 168 million children work on a regular basis in the world. Of 30 and 85 millions are ever exported. Okay. What do you think, Patricia, that children need to work to help their family?
Yes, I think so. We support children who are not working in exploitative conditions are supported so then they can increase their sales and earn more money in less time. And thus have more time for school or rest. In Bolivia, indigenous traditions play an important role. From early children contribute to work, harvesting and fishing, for example, are very important in this respect. According to Barbara Coppers, director of Children Department of Terres de Homs, there are also places in the world, especially in rural areas, where children do not suffer even if they have contributed money to maintain the household. And you, Jonathan?
Um, no, I don't think so. It can also mean exploitation, long hours, harsh conditions, and few opportunities for development. It is very dangerous and detrimental to the child's physical, mental, or moral well-being, and it interferes with their schooling by depriving them of the possibility of attending classes, forcing them to leave school quickly or requiring them to continue study with heavy and time-consuming work. Barbara Coppers is of the opinion that child labor should not be romanticized. She says this does not mean that exploitative work is good because it is rooted in a culture. You have to talk to the children themselves to find out how to help them. Okay, finally, we have our conclusion and opinions. Mm, my conclusion is child domestic work is an increasingly widespread phenomenon in the world, involving at least 10 million children, mainly girls, who are subject to various forms of exploitation, abuse, and health risks in the privacy of their own homes. Mm, the really is that many children who would have to go to school and work in order to be able to eat or to give money to their parents.
My conclusions, thousands of children and adolescents are forced to work from very young in occupations that are highly dangerous for their physical and psychological health and in situations of vulnerability, this.
Okay. Vulnerable.
Liti, vulnerability. Eso.
Okay, my opinion is that the reality of many children is that the sold to the school, to learn, to the study, to the proctor, and not to work. I don't agree that they sold work. They sold the proctor, the family, their parents. That is where our organization and SOCH and UNICEF mm, NGOs protection be the state. No? It would not help much at or, ¿cómo sería? But the not help much infortunality. Okay. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Okay, very well done. Okay, I really love this group because I know that you work like a team. Yes, so you work and I know that you prepared. Okay, this part, and so first the time very good. And I really like, yes, that is very well organized about you, how Virginia started, and then Jonathan, and then Patricia. Yes, and so you gave each one your point of view, and so your position, the introduction, Virginia, the presentation, there was neat. Very nice presentation, yes. And about you three guys, especially Jonathan, Patricia, when you say your point of view, disagree or agree, and so you gave the statistics, okay, and that is good. And you concentrate in this case, Virginia, when you said about the UNICEF and what is the rights. Yes, and that is important to talk, yes, about these topics, and that you have maybe that you have a point of view. That is good. Okay, excellent. Okay, about your presentation, about the topic, that is good. Okay, about English. Yes, and so one more thing. Okay, I have seen, yes, that you're improving, yes, many things. And so in order that to improve more that fluency, in order to improve that pronunciation, yes, one more time, speak more English. Yes, speak more English, think in English, okay? And so use tongue twisters, maybe record your voice, read aloud. Yes, it doesn't matter. Or when you're playing, or when you're doing your cooking, or anything, yes, you speak in English. It doesn't matter if, or you're walking, or you're on the bus, say, okay, I'm watching this, so I have seen. It's like, imagine that you're writing a diary. Yes, also that is a good exercise. Okay, you are doing very well done, very good work, guys. Okay, so very good, and you use the camera. I can see how you express yourself, and that is perfect. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Yes, for a very neat presentation. Very excellent job. um
Thank you, Liz.
I don't want to cry. Okay, next group. Okay, very good. Now you're welcome, guys. Good effort for you. It says every effort has yes, you have your prize. Let's going to continue with Fiorella, Max, and Juanita. Are you ready?
I am ready, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Guys, yes, there you are. Okay, so can I start the timer? Let's start. Okay. In 3, in 2, in 1. Yes.
One moment, please, Miss.
Okay. Just tell me when you're ready. Don't worry. Okay, as I'm going to write the news. That's good. Okay, remember that tomorrow is your final exam. That is the exam. Ready? Okay.
Okay, Miss. I am ready. Good morning, Miss. We will start our project. Hello, today we meet again, but we are not alone. I would like to introduce you to the Dr. Magno Party and Dr. Elizabeth Pacheco. We will talk about how is music effective against depression. Depression is a common disorder that causes mood swings and loss of interest and sense of pleasure. But what does music have to do with it? What are experts think? What do you think about it, Dr. Max?
Good morning to all viewers who are watching us. I agree about the music is very effective against depression. When you're having a bad day, listening to some music, it affects the brain such way that it helps to elevate mood. You are lucky that there are many musical genres. So my recommendation is choose the one you like the most and turn up the volume.
Well, as Dr. Max mentioned,
Music therapy has been shown to provide short-term benefits for patients with depression. Music therapy added to standard treatment appears to improve depression symptoms compared to standard treatment alone. But as in everything, there will always be pros and cons. For example, some cons are that it could generate a hearing problem due to excess volume when listening to music, increasing anxiety levels or trigger memories since not everyone has good experience with music.
So what do you think to tell us that music is really effective for depression, but that is all has cons?
Exactly, but that depends on the person. Well, you also have to keep in mind that music is not only listening to it, it's also practice it either by singing or learning to play an instrument because it's at a moment that you focus on music and it becomes a moment where it's listened to. It's only the instrument, the music, and you moment in which you remove your sadness to dedicate yourself to a song.
If you have troubles staying focused when doing an activity such as studying or working, listen relaxing and calm music like classical or some jazz will help to your brain and we need your attention while relaxing and avoiding stress. But as Dr. Pacheco says, it's not just about listening to the music, it's about using the music correctly to generate benefits towards our health.
No, I understand. Thank you very much, Dr. Max and Dr. Elizabeth. This topic is really important. With your contribution, we can help more people and also conclude that music is really effective for the depression. It can help us raise our mood and it is short term. However, we can also conclude that it could not be good for a small group of people since it's called affect hearing increase anxiety levels of trigger memories. So it's always necessary to have a diagnosis from a specialist and remember it who's the instrument, the music, and you. That's all. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you, Miss.
Very good, guys. Okay,
Thanks,
excellent.
Miss.
Okay, yes, you put that creative, yes, pill, yes, in your exposition. Yes, that you made that extra, that saying that you're Dr. Max and Dr. Elizabeth, yes, with my respect. Okay, like future doctors, excellent. Yes, excellent. Fiorella, you did a good work. Yes, good work, like doing that, the host. Yes, doing the voice to your partners. Good. The point of view, both of you, Elizabeth, and I call you Juanita. Yes, but I think that is Elizabeth. And so, what your point of view? You make a good presentation. I heard you. Yes, that it you didn't have to effort about your fluency, you know, that it was very relaxing. Yes, I heard that you practice, yes, maybe the part that you have to say that, and so that is excellent. Okay, good job, guys. Okay, your presentation very creative. Okay, your PPT very creative. Good job. Okay, and your conclusion that it was nice. We have to talk about music and our brains, that is oof, to talk. And I really like how do you make, okay, in this case that is about depression, how can help or not, about medicine. Excellent. Okay, congratulations, guys. Okay, congratulations. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, that is good. Very good. Well done. Yes, we're very well working. Yes, that is good. About English, that is no, I didn't hear something that effort. Yes, that I told you. So, but I know that you are going to continue improving more and more. That's good. Let's going to continue with the next. Yes, with the next group. That is 11. That is Maria and Heidi. Marine.
Yes, Miss.
Are you ready, girls? Tell me when you're ready in order to stop with the timer.
Heidi.
Heidi, Marie. Maybe you can send a call her. Yes. Maybe she's having problems with the connection or something, or we can continue and then you guys.
Miss, mi compañera tiene problemas de conexión. Después del grupo 2 podría ser, Miss.
Of course,
Por
yes,
favor.
yes. Okay, you
Yes,
tell
Miss.
me,
Thank
yes,
you.
you just call me, yes, teacher, we're ready, don't worry. Okay, and so that is missing. Group number 2, Camila, Elizabeth, and Sharon, girls. A girl group.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, ready? Tell me.
I share my
Yes,
PPT.
Miss.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
that's good. Okay, Elizabeth,
Hi,
Sharon,
girl.
Camila. Okay, there you are. Okay, let's going to start. That's good. Perfect. When you're ready, the antivirus. It's
Can you see
okay.
me?
Yes, I can see. Yes, okay. Ready?
Miss, en Spanish, please, disculpe, justo ahora están pasando como que personas a venir por mi casa y espero que me disculpe por ese ruido. Ok, justo ahora. Ok.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, girls. That is your time.
Yeah. Good morning, Miss and class. My group is going to expose the good and the bad of television. Let's start. Next, please. Next PPT. Okay. The first television was created in 1926. Over the years, and developed in a technological way. It is part of our day today. Science in informs and entertainment, yes. But the question is, television good or bad? Next.
Okay, I continue with good things or pros of television. My opinion about this topic is television can bring us good things in different areas of our life. Currently, if we talk about statistics, this mean of communication continues to be widely used in the world and in our country. For example, according to the last Evolve Media surveys, free-to-air TV is still the media with the highest penetration with 95%, and pay TV with 71%. No, it's still surpassing internet penetration with 56%, which is on the rise. No? A positive aspect of television is that it can be educational. Television, if one knows what to watch and what programs to watch, can be educational for people of all age. Educational programs increase knowledge and make us more aware of the world around us. Television has been an important tool for imparting education all over the world in this time of pandemic, for example. Something research showed that in countries such as Mexico, a program of educational lessons to students in rural areas led children to stay in school longer and earn more when they become adults. Also, many people says that television has helped them to expand their minds and discover new things, such as when watching documentaries, you can learn and see things that you might never otherwise encounter in your own life. Well, I leave the third to my partner Elizabeth.
Thank you, Camila. Continue with the television concourse. I agreed with you, Camila, that we can learn a lot from the programs if we know how to use it. And I also believe that television is not all bad. Before that arrival of the pandemic, we had to learn many things through this means of communication. For example, such entertainment, health, education, and more. But I think we shouldn't spend a lot of time in front of TV. For example, in children, it can cause a lot of damage in their learning, their mental health, for performance in general. They can even become aggressive if left unchecked. Children and adolescents are the most affected. They are more focused on television, the computer, table, the cell phone, etc., and more. Many times parents, for what reason, negative their children by not setting time limits and spending many hours in front of TV or many devices. Now, my parent Sharon will say at the conclusion.
Um, okay, Miss. In conclusion, television is only bad if it is not controlled by the parents. That its children should be educated about topics that are productive and not about programs that influence inappropriate behaviors. According to Nutrients, the time on the television should be moderate, otherwise it causes oversight, eyes problems, among others. In addition to controlling the skies, the government has to resist the family educational children's television channels so as not broadcast inappropriate behaviors to minors. Thank you, Miss.
Wow, girls, okay, you have made a great team. Yes, Sharon, it was outstanding. It was amazing, your energy. How you started. That is perfect. Okay, that is a good attitude. Yes, how you started, and I think that you woke up all the group. That's perfect. And so about the time, that is a good time that you spoke. Each one, you had the perfect time to spoke. And so the second about the presentation about the PPT, what is neat. Yes, and so you started with the presentation with a question that is about the television, okay, and so the about this topic, just let me to, if it's I don't want to see the pros and the cons, the negative and the positive things here in this part. And so, and then how you started, Sharon, okay, the introduction, yes, to know about the topic. And then that is Camila, yes, your supporting idea, that was good, okay, that you good. And then Elizabeth, that you started, yes, and you make the another part of the coin, yes, the another side of the coin. And the conclusion, yes, and so that is depends on, yes, that is depends. It's like it says, not all the things are bad. Yes, it depends about to control. Yes, that good. That's one of the points. Good conclusion. Okay, I think that you have a good conclusion about your English. Yes, and so yes, maybe to improve pronunciation. Yes, try to speak more, read aloud. It's not in your mind. Yes, una cosita, eso se les estoy diciendo a todos. No piensen, okay, in this thing. Just speak aloud. Háblenlo en voz alta. If you think, no es que no piensen, no, piensa, you know, it's like, no in your mind, no en la mente. Yes, speak, produce. Yes, produce. Maybe writing, yes, maybe, or maybe speak. Yes, not just in your mind. Yes, not just in your mind. Just speak, produce that. Okay. Singing, yes, I'm repeating, singing, reading, yes, aloud. Yes, not in your mind. That is going to help you. Yeah, and that is going to give more confidence just to you when you're going to speak. Yes, so very good. Okay, about your point of view. Very good job. Okay, girls. Okay, good job. Okay, good job. And let's going to continue because I don't know if it's group 11. Are you ready or I can continue? Maria and Heidi. Will I continue? Let's going to continue, yes, for the time. Yes, let's going to see Grace Alit, Merrick, and Maribel, another girls group. You're with the topic number 2, how music is effective against depression, give pros and cons. Yes. Group 5, Grace Alit, Merrick,
Yes,
Maribel.
Miss.
Yes, are you ready?
Yes, Miss. Yes,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready, girls, in order to set up the timer.
Mati, un ratito, estoy disponible.
Mateo, be patient. Okay, Maria. Let's going to wait, Maria. Let's going to wait. Just take it easy. Don't worry. Okay, just take it easy. Nice.
¿Sí se logra ver, Miss?
Yes, I can see. I can see Maribel. That is good. Okay. There you are, Maribel. I can see you. That's perfect.
Girls.
Okay. Ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. You can start, girls.
Introduction. Depression and its treatment constitute one of the greatest challenges facing the current era. According to the World Health Organization, is a common disease throughout the world, and it is estimated that it affects over 300 million people person. It can become a serious health problem, especially when it becomes chronic and can cause great suffering and alter the level of functionality of the individual and in worst case lead to suicide. To treat depression, they recommended therapeutic for depression consisting of drug treatment. To this we ask ourselves the following questions. Does music adequately influence depression? Abstract. Experts are harnessing the power of music to help adults recover from brain injuries and alleviate the symptoms they cause. However, this debate is carried out music influences depression.
For this reason, music therapy has been defined as an interpersonal process in which the therapist uses music and all its phases to help the patient improve, recover, or maintain health. For example, in a study carried out at Northern Private University about the effective, effectiveness of music therapy to reduce anxiety and depression of dementia in adult patients by Evelyn Espino and Ana Mancilla in 2018, where they found that 80% indicate that music therapy is effective in reducing dementia anxiety, and depression in patients under observation because it was able to promote communication, interpersonal relationship, expressions, and relationship, and improve the cognitive, physical, and emotional level of the patient.
According to a new study by the Center for Interdisciplinary Music Research located in Finland, listening to the sad song is bad for mental health. The study, published in the journal Frontier and Human Neuroscience, examined the neural activity of the participants while listening to happy, sad, and aggressive music using MR scans. And the results were then compared the various aspects of mental health, including anxiety, neurosis, and depression. Elvira Brático, the study's author professor, commented the following. The results show a link between the music you listen to and the activation of the middle prefrontal cortex, which means that listen to certain types of music has long-term effects on the brain.
Mary, what are the advantages of music in depression?
Among the main advantages, advantages, advantages of music therapy are relief pain, help relief pain and feel better, favors effective and emotional development, stimulates coordination and increases activity, relieve mental tension because reduce and improves states of anguish, anxiety, depression, among others. Improves self-esteem. People who carry out a music therapy session experience greater self-confidence and higher self-esteem.
Maribel, what are the disadvantages of music in depression?
Listening to sad music increases attention to negative emotion and consequently increases depressive symptoms.
In conclusion, it is beneficial listen to music. However, selected music must be offered. That is happy music but not sad. Otherwise, this would increase depression. Likewise, music is necessary to carry out psychological therapies that is classical or instrumental. Music is essential. Thanks, Miss.
Okay, that is very good job. Okay, guys, I really like about okay, maybe they with Grace Ali that we have she had problems with the audio, but I try to understand. I really like the conclusion about the time that is perfect. Okay, and so about your presentation, okay, that it was very simple, but is I really like you put the title very formal. Okay, that is good. Okay, and so on. You started Grace Ali, yes, with the introduction. That is good. Okay, to in order to present and the points something different that you did and that it was excellent. That is that Grace Elite asks the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, that is good. Yes, and so in this case, I the girls, okay, that you talk, and so you could, yes, you could let me to that is I have the yes with Merrick, yes, and Maribel, yes, in this case you express, yes, and you could answer very clear. That is perfect. Okay, the conclusion that is good. Okay, And now about English, yes, and so probably that is to use to practice a little more about the pronunciation. Yes, you need to some words that you should know. Yes, there are some words that you should know. Yes, hay unas palabritas que ya es en ese, para el nivel, ya deberían de saberlo, ¿no? Por lo menos pronunciación ya al 90, digamos, ya hasta el 100%, ¿no? And so hay un vocabulario, ¿no? And on the other hand, okay, that is your fluency was good, okay, but that pronunciation, entonces al no estar seguros de la pronunciación les daba inseguridad al hablar, al continuar. So I'm repeating, yes. Practice your speaking, how sing in English, okay, solitos ahí, sé que todos tienen su mobile, yes, and so pónganse una canción, canten, okay, o si no les desarrochen, léanlo, okay, pero que parezca igual, repitan el mismo sonido del cantante de la persona. Hay podcast, yes, y ahora en YouTube también lo puedes ver on the news or something, una película, también puedes colocar subtitles, but in English, y repítelo, léelo en voz alta. Eso te va a ayudar a ti. Más allá de un significado, estoy hablando de fluency, de pronunciation. Okay, that in order that you can feel a little more confident. Okay, tú te sientes, ya sabes, los sonidos van a quedar. Okay, después ya van a ir aprendiendo un poquito más de todo. Okay, chicos. Good job, girls. Okay, good job. Let's going to continue because the time is running. And group number 13, Ángel and Lucero, are you ready, guys?
Miss, excuse me, podemos presentar, por favor.
Okay, yes, Ángel, a ver, vamos a... Ángel, Lucero, ¿ustedes primero o después o le dan el pase a sus compañeras? Okay, yes, girls. Okay, vamos porque no tengo. Okay, María and Heidi. Yes, you start. You can start. Yes. Okay.
Miss, ¿se puede ver?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, ready?
Yes,
Miss.
Okay, so you can start, girls. 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Miss and classmates. Today we will present. Do you agree or disagree about music influence people's life? Next, please. Music is the ordered combination of rhythm, melody, and harmony that is pleasing to people's ears. Music is the kind of art that is close to theirs and memory.
I agree about the influence of music on people's life because in 1960, the student movement marched to the defense their right of the freedom of expression and stop the violence that received from the police. During the time of the social revolution, music had a great impact on youth society because many music bands began to speak about social issues in their song that caused reflection in young peoples. Um, the music therapy is indicated for the all cancer patients. Scientific, it has been shown that music reduces pain intensive levels and reduce pain medicals and helps patients to better accept to and develop different treatments. From my points of the view, I listen to music almost always to the many activities. For example, when I tidy up my room, cook, wash the dishes, or do my homework at the university, because it is make me happy and I do things in a good mood and I do my activities faster. And also when I have
When I'm sad, I like to listen to music because it is like an escape and not the reality. It is a magical sensation and it makes me happy. According to the report of the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry, called Global Music Listening 2019, on the musical genres, most listening to the people between 16 and 64 years old in 18 countries around the world. More people listen to pop and fewer people listen to metal. The report of the most listening to musical genres in the world also showed that people spend in 18 hours at weekend listening to music on platforms in SoundCloud, YouTube, or Spotify.
Disagree. According to Science magazine by Von Lara, music that we dislike generates stress. The volume at which it is listened to also affects the benefits of music. And if it is too loud, it can also generate anxiety. At the same time, we know of some cases where music has been used as a form or torture, and the emotional level to which it connects is really powerful, as well as attention getting and can literally tear us apart if used for such purposes. According to Francisco Maria Garcia, a clear example of this is today's teenagers. Teenagers are the most likely to suffer the consequences of the effects of music. Sentimental and affective weakness, fixation of the idea that the one who suffers is always the one who is affected, suicidal ideation, and rebellies caused by the content of the lyrics. And finally, some musical genres are more associate the others with the idea that they have a negative impact on the behavior of adolescents. It is worth highlighting, for example, electronic music, which is linked to a greater consumption of drugs such as cocaine, marijuana, and ecstasy.
In conclusion, the music has been part of the lives of young people since it is means of communication through which they have the freedom to express whatever. The music helps find pain, improves mood, and reduce stress. So we say the music can benefit or affect people, so we conclude the music does influence people's life.
Okay,
Thank
girls.
you.
Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness, where is the chrono? Okay, that is about the time. That is that you use very well. Okay, that is good. Okay, and so I'm sorry for the noise. And so about the presentation, that is good. Okay, very neat. Okay, in order that you present, okay, according that you were talking about, you were two, so that is not more complications. About I really like about what you talk, what about disagree or about the music in this case. It's very nice to talk more about music, and so that you support your ideas about. I think that I don't know, one of you, Haiti, I think so, that you say your personal, your experience. And that is good. Yes, because that it says how music maybe that how you experimented, maybe that in that case, yes. On the other hand, also you use about the specialists, yes, on doctors said about that, okay, about this topic. Perfect. Okay, good supporting idea. About your English, yes, that you have to use one more time, yes, to practice, okay, and to speak aloud in order just to practice a little more. It's not, it's good, yes, it's good, the pronunciation, that is good, okay, and now that is you didn't dub, okay, about that, the fluency, what that is good, and I the ideas was clear, okay, the ideas were so clear. Very good job, girls, okay, very good job. Let's going to continue with Angel and Lucero. Are you present?
Yes, miss.
Yes, okay. Come on, guys. You can start. You tell me in order to set up the timer. All right. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, you can start. Okay, you can start.
Okay, Miss. Good morning, teacher and college. Today we will explain the pros and cons of the becoming a manager. Next, please. We will start with the benefits of being a manager, but first an introduction. What is a manager? A manager is an actress representative. There can be singer, musician, performance, dancer of any person who works in the musical industry. The artist is dedicated to the credit and the manager to the manager, promise and plan the career, therefore, and the manager becomes an essential figure for the artist's career to develop. It is who was the vision of the artist want to go to and will put and is made to achieve the aspiration and to project the interests of the artist. Next, please. In personality, I agree with the work that a manager does. Of course, is he does and he has in a responsibility and why and all for is she benefits an artist in his development, becoming a goal mentor and oriented to goal that an actress want to achieve in professional life. In audition, there are different examples that point of core economic that a manager can have. An example is in Andrew Locke Owen, who represents and had a relationship with the Rolling Stones, Smartface, Marianne Faithfull, Arnold the Knight, Charlie Garcia, and los Rolling Stones, los ratones paranoicos. Will home he energy between 20 and 25 for administering free. And next, please. Here is my partner Angel, who is the core of Figuine and manager.
Okay, as we know, the manager is the person in charge of managing your artistic career. It has the function of representing you in the search and negotiation of the conditions of concerts, contracts, and image, interviews, and promotions. Mm, However, the factors against this job are varied, even though it may seem like a simple job. As for example, social networks absorb the time invested in them is one of the main hedges of a community manager. And another is psychical and mental wear, another for getting social relationships, and better quality than quantity. And according to an interview that was carried out on the ABC channel, the managerial job is usually difficult to get, and approximately 70% of those who try to be in this job fail to get it, and with the 30% that get it, half of these people suffer from mistreatment by their partners and have health problems. Thanks, Miss.
Okay, guys, that is a good one, a very difficult topic. Okay, maybe that is something that because it's is to be very critic. Yes, very critic in this case. Okay, and to support this about to be a manager. Okay, that is not usual. Yes, it says what are the pros and cons. Okay, about the positions and what you talk. Okay, that is okay. And so the presentation that you made, that is good. Okay, and so about the about your grammar. Yes, a little some few errors maybe, and so but the rest of that, and so maybe the fluency, that is okay, and so your pronunciation too. Look at this. It's missing. We are here. Yes, we have finished. Okay, in this part. The idea is I was controlling because I wanted to have, I was like, it's supposed that it have to be 3, yes, in each group. Yes, and so you added here, okay, and so el mismo motivo de ser de 2, entonces era solamente, era un grupo de 2, entonces al haber más grupos de 2, entonces se alarga el tiempo, ¿no? Entonces yo estaba controlando o sacando el tiempo de los 2 para hacerlo hasta 10 grupos, ¿no? Por eso dije esto, hasta, sí, ustedes, ajá, no, hasta 10 grupos en el sentido para hacerlo más corto, ¿no? Y no hacerlos largos y pasarnos para mañana. Entonces, el group number 1, group number 2, group 8, group 10, and group 12, yes, is for tomorrow. Yes, it's for tomorrow, guys, okay? Because that's it, okay? Ustedes mismos. Okay, I want, yes.
Tomorrow is final exam.
Tomorrow is the final exam. Okay, tomorrow is the final exam. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Okay, remember, okay, después de presentation, okay, if you want, o los que desean, haremos una celebración. Preparen su cafecito, su copita, algo, su panetoncito, just to have something virtual, okay, in order to have fun. Okay, thank you. Heidi, tell me, question.
Miss, more than a question, it's a request.
Mhm.